What did they Imp Tower and Relic? Okay, game one. So it'll be the rematch of the warm up, I guess.
Yeah, I think most hyperdual games tend to have a bit more less blocks and like more segmented. I just
Yeah,
think
it's
that
very easy to cut up the layers.
yeah, I think the Nons didn't do very well with clearing that game.
Hmm.
Both players still on first layer.
Hmm. Already making early aggressive cuts. They will have to drop soon though, because they're kind of isolated. Unless Copper can make this near.
Yeah, that Neo could earn him a big corner.
Ooh.
But the problem is if he misses the Neo, he's got
Yeah,
to not miss the
gotta
second layer.
not blunder the second layer. Pipey seems to be doing
He
sort of a
hit the Neo and
crosshair
then missed the
cut.
4 block jump. That's how things go sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
And Cobber's oh no, path to Pipey. Pipey
Okay.
using DJ to stay up.
Oh, Copper wasting one, wasting two. So wanting to stay competitive with Pipey on the second layer. Pipey paws himself into a nice little corner. Meanwhile, Copper forced to make a double near and fails. So now he has a 3 double jump disadvantage and a non on his side.
All the Nons are dead now.
Pipey uses a double jump and is on the last layer.
Oh, Pipey fell.
Yep. So theoretically, they would be on the same amount of double jumps right now, but I think Copper's also looking to go down. So, yep, and he drops down immediately.
Pipe holds his balance.
Ooh, Copper with some really nice land control there.
So Pipey's stuck in this corner. Are
Yeah.
you looking to stay
Forced,
down or go up? Probably go up.
forced to play really passive. Oh, yep, goes back to that corner he was chilling on in second.
Do you think Copper will go to the first layer or find this corner on the second layer?
Hmm. I don't know if Copper knows how much land Pipey actually has, because that might influence his decision a lot. Because Pipey, if Pipey can make this, he doesn't even need to make a near. If he can make this 4 block, he's got plenty of land and a really good route up to first
Yeah, and
as well.
back down into these blocks over here.
Whereas Copper, he's got like short term, he's got blocks, but long term prospects, we don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
how he's gonna
he
route this
probably
whole
should
map.
go up, but I'm not sure if he sees it. He does see it.
Oh, he goes up. Okay, this is actually a bit closer then because Copper can actually not B2B this and like run over to Pipey's
Oh,
blocks
Pipey
and
goes
still
up.
take it. Okay.
Interesting. Copper goes into this corner. I think Pipey's winning here.
I'd say Pipey's in a better position as well. Oh, but Copper, he's eyeing those blocks on the other side of Hypergeo. Look at that. He wants these blocks.
I think
Nice.
Pipey's just gonna be like on 5 DJs.
Yeah, I think he's just used too many throughout the course of the game, Copper.
See, yeah, Pipey's running out of blocks somewhat soon.
Not for another 10 seconds or more. Copper's on his last legs, and he falls.
Pipey takes the map.
With a comfortable 2 double jump left over. I think in that game, Copper just made a few early game blunders, and that kind of allowed Pipey to snowball the advantage.
Yeah,
Because I think throughout the majority of the map, I don't think one of them necessarily outplayed the other one. I think they were fairly even. It's just that because Copper wasted a couple near the early game, he just couldn't keep up with the double jump count.
yeah. I think he just wanted to keep it fast paced in that early game. Didn't pay out for him.
Yeah.
We had the down vault.
Mm-hmm. Another very aggressive early game by Copper.
Yeah.
So you're really trying to get into Pipey's mind almost.
Down
Get
vault
up
is
and
a
close
map where that can
personal.
be very good.
Yeah, very good for up and close no cutting duel. Oh, Pipey drops the third. Oh, but Copper's also down to the third.
There's lots of blocks in the top 2 layers, so
Yeah, they'll definitely be looking to go up here.
and there's not many blocks on 4th layer already. Copper gets cut
Oh,
to bottom. Because of
jeez.
this unusual big hole on 4th. So
Man, I
Pipey,
hate it when nons do that.
Pipey could honestly
Yeah,
go up here.
yeah,
Drops to,
Pipey's in a really good position.
he falls to 4th.
I think eyeballing Copper is a good idea though. Maybe clearing out this layer, his layer really quickly so Copper can't really double jump up as easily. Oh,
Copper B's proactive. Very close cutting duel.
doing some ballet
Yeah,
together.
the dance.
Copper goes up. Pipey goes up.
Both these players wanna like go up before they can get cut.
Mm. Get an advantageous position.
Now they have a decision to go up or to go down.
The position's so even at this point.
Yeah, the blocks are very evenly spread everywhere on the map.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a thinking man's game for them.
I think Copper's got a nice corner to drop to.
Definitely. Pipey goes up, looks to go
Oh,
up.
Copper also goes up.
There is a lot of blocks on first layer. And
Yeah,
it gives the both players like really good prospects to jump down to like the third layer.
Copper drops first.
Drops. Looking to cut where Pipey wants to go, I think. Oh,
Oh,
Pipey dropped
Pipey drops
because he
2
sees
layers
that.
and cuts in. That was an excellent cut.
Amazing. Now Pipey in a really good position on fourth.
Up a
Plenty
double
of
jump
blocks.
and a layer. 2 double jumps and a layer.
Eagling Copper,
Yeah,
following him the whole way.
Copper goes up. Pipey could
Now
go
he
up
can
or go
just
down.
go down. Does another cut on Copper. Both trading double jumps.
Very well played by Pipey here. Let's see if he can close it out.
Copper is on his last breath of air. And another cutthroat cut to finish him off.
Pipey is just so good at playing aggressive.
Yeah.
He, he was on first layer and he saw the exact block to fall to on third to cut him off.
think Copper really wants to win here now. He
Yeah.
can't let the score get too out of control.
Another streak of bad maps.
Mm-hmm. As always.
Mars.
Okay. So we've had 2 small maps already out of our 3 matches.
Yeah, Mars is a little different to Downvolt in the.
In the parkour aspect, definitely. A lot more focus on knowing the map compared to Downvolt with this huge pillar in the middle,
Yeah.
memorizing and all that stuff.
And in general, there's more big corners of blocks that you can kind of do land control with.
Definitely. Excited to see what these 2 players will do near the mid and late game. How they pass.
Pipey's got a big. Oh! As I say that, he falls from first layer. And second. Now, Copper has a big corner on second. And Pipey's got a big corner on third. Oh, there are nons.
Yeah. The non-strength has definitely increased over the past month or so with the upcoming tournament, official tournament. Both of them seem to be chilling though, B2B.
Copper could look for a cut. He
Oh,
does.
drops down, cuts Pipey.
Well timed by there by
Marvelous.
Copper.
And now Pipey's stuck with a
With a non on a
pretty
worse layer.
capable looking non, I think.
Copper falls early.
Looking for another
Pipey
cut?
just cut it off.
Oh, that might not be so good for Copper, but he does have a path to a lot of blocks
Lots of
there.
blocks are up high, so these players
Mhm.
could look to go up.
Oh, Pipey drops the last though. That's really good for Copper now, because now Copper doesn't need to think about going down. He can just immediately, all he needs to think about is which place is the best position to go up,
Yeah.
especially with that annoying non on the bottom. Oh, Pipey does a nice cut him in, but every time he sprints, he's wasting blocks that he could be B2Bing, while Copper's just taking it slow and steady.
Yeah, this is gonna be a war of attrition.
Mm-hmm.
This position does look like Pipey's only down one double jump, so there's still plenty of room to recover.
Yeah. What goes up? On to second now.
This is the reason Mars game can be so long despite being such a small map.
Yeah.
They're being on such separated layers just B2Bing.
Basically playing like single player TNT run at this point.
Pipey will eventually head up towards Copper, I'm sure.
Mhm. There's just so many blocks. It'd be hard to pass even if you look. Even if I have like fly permission, I still super hard to pass.
Pipey's went up to second last.
I'd be taking it really slow and steady though, which I think is good. You know longest record, the record for the longest Mars game, by the way. Can we get that set
That's
up?
not by memory. Maybe I can have that flash on the screen in the video.
A little duck just told me that it was 8 minutes and 42 seconds on Mars. So maybe we won't be beating the Mars record, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's potential to get close to it. Maybe within a couple of minutes.
And the thing about World Cup games is that there's always like spectators dying and stuff, so it's not actually a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Pipey does waste a double jump or use another double jump more than necessary to go up, and he uses another one.
Oh, not looking good for
Just
Pipey.
more parkour errors.
Oh, this is very bad. Yeah, seven. Oh no, 6 DJ lead for Copper right now.
Dicks. Oh wow. Pipey needs to go for a Hail Mary at this point. He needs to recognize that Copper has a path to his layer and just be. Oh,
Yeah, he's got to force Copper into just
yeah. Oh,
wasting loads of DJs.
that's a good cut, but Pipey's
Oh,
forced to go down to Copper anyway. And they're just dropping in rhythm, making Copper keep his
oh, Copper headbutts though.
headbutts. And Pipey does have a lot of blocks on his side, and I'm
Does
not sure if
Copper know
Copper
about that corner?
sees that. Oh, he sees it,
Okay, he's
and I
cutting.
think he
Yeah, I think Copper should just win this unless
think
something
it might be over.
drastically bad happens.
And
2-1.
Copper fires back.
Back to Hypergel. He's listening to Party Rock Anthem.
I don't know that song.
I'd be kind of surprised if you did, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think Pipey plays well in games when there's a long B2B offs.
Understandable. It's more of an aggressive type player. Damn, Copper doing complete 180 from his previous playstyle. From going to cut Pipey on the first layer to just being in a corner. It's really interesting to see how when one thing worked out for him, he just continues to do it.
Yeah, Pipey down to second.
And I think it's working for Copper, honestly.
Yeah, misses the Neo.
Okay. But he's on the mm,
Or Copper forced the bottom.
oh, interesting.
I don't think Pipey's got a big enough corner to outlast the bottom layer, I think. Depends on how the
I
Neo's
think he
played.
does. He can if he can do it near, he can go around the entirety of the second layer on Hypergeo without a problem.
Yeah, it's all dependent on this one Neo.
Yeah. Whereas Copper, there's only all the nuns are already dead, so I think we're in for another war of attrition.
Yeah. So Pipey could, if Copper's underneath him, just drop for a cut if the position's right.
hmm
Would not be surprised if he tries that here.
Yeah, it's like comparing the prospects of if he can do it near versus just equalize and like try and get his cheeky cut on Copper. And
I- oh, he
he
just
oh
uses a double jump.
Yeah, uses double jump. All right.
It's
It's still better for Pipey, I think.
yeah. I
Like
think
Pipey's still in the better position right now.
depends on how they B2B.
Mm,
But yeah, Pipe like when Copper goes up, there's this like very weak path over here.
yeah. Pipey's B2 being away from the blocks on the bottom layer in third. So if Copper is able to cut off that very like small path on his side, he could have the entire side of Hyperduel with the blocks to himself, which could put Pipey in a pretty
Copper's running out of blocks
bad
soon.
position.
Actually, you can get a bit
No,
more.
he can cross over. 4 minutes in, and both competitors have not used a single double jump.
Pipe use one.
Pipey used one? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is why you shouldn't snipe the games because they go even longer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Copper doing what I thought he would do. And that places Copper in actually a
It's
decent position, but Pipey still has first that he could go to,
yeah, the
which is,
positions look feels a little bit even, but Pipe with the one DJ advantage, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, not many blocks, only small corners left on bottom at this point, and that big corner on top.
Mm.
Actually, kind of two different big corners on top.
Now, what a really interesting play would be is if Copper would invest his double jumps right now to go to the third layer, to go to the first layer, cut all the blocks where Pipey is planning to go to because he only has like one option, and then take. Oh, that's exactly what Copper's doing, and Pipey responds
Oh
by
no!
blundering.
I think Pipey kind of
Oh,
panicked there,
marvelously played by Copper.
and Copper gets off the cut, has a 3 DJ lead. Although Pipey's in a slightly better position to go down. Oh, he falls.
Oh,
Oh!
fall again.
Not reacting with double jumps in time.
Or fails the double near,
Copper's up 1 DJ,
and he's on first with
and he's
huge
got
amount of
this
block.
this yeah this big corner, and he can fall down to another
Oh,
corner.
that play was amazing by Copper. How he immediately went up the first, and cut the blocks where Pipey was going to go to.
It's not quite over yet. Copper plays hyper aggressive. This is gonna be
Oh,
close.
gonna
Hold
be
on.
close. Copper's on the
Can Piper make that
Pipers on
jump?
the
Yes. Copper
Oh,
scrapes by. I don't think playing hyper aggressive was the right move there, but he won anyway. So
takes the win.
who am I to criticize?
If it works, it works. Super close match. Yeah, there's a one block difference between the two at the end.
What was the map? 7 minutes 27 seconds.
No, look at the free, the guy's name.
Oh. Anyway, Pacific, another small map.
Hmm.
See, there's the middle of the map is already very empty.
Yeah. Even if Pacific is a small map, there's a lot less of a chance that we get like this wall of attrition that we've been seeing in these games. I think it will be a lot more fast paced as long as the noms do their job.
bit of land control by Copper, I think.
There's still a path to loop around,
Pipey
but
failed.
no players are taking it.
How big is Copper's corner? It's
Not big enough,
yeah,
I'd say.
too many box on bottom too.
Wow.
While Pipey's B2Bing the transition layer. I suspect there's gonna be a cutting duel in transition layer in a moment.
Yeah, last layer does not look too appealing right now. Um,
A
I wonder
non
if Copper knows what Red Pipey is, because he seems to be,
playing a bit passive.
yeah, especially when Pipey's right there.
Guess,
Oh,
guess Copper was just planning to go to the bottom. There's
oh,
lots of blocks on up top.
Copper blunders 2 double jumps. He tried to do a back step, but then it ended up backfiring on him. And then goes back to the transition layer. Pipey goes all the way up to first, where the big corner was previously.
Pipey up one DJ and up one layer.
But Copper does have a decent amount of blocks to go to. Real question is, will we go down or try and contest Pipey on top?
He crosses down.
Oh, Pipey blunders a double jump.
Pipey can go the first layer or drop. He'll probably drop down.
Yeah. Maybe drop down to where Copper's gonna go. Or he just goes to the transition layer. He's really looking at Copper's path right now.
Well, Copper, I think, wasted
Oh,
the DJ there.
goes up to first. I'm not sure if that was the best decision though, because
Yeah, I think
he's gonna have
Pipey's
to go down
looking much
anyway.
stronger here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Copper already down to his last double jumps.
Going over the Copper. Probably just closing the stranglehold
Oh,
he had on Copper. Oh? Oh.
Ivy closes it out, taking the match to 3-2.
Ooh, close matches. It is Pipey's match point now, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
Copper got disconnected, I believe. The nerves will be getting to them.
Maybe prone to more parkour errors at this point. Maybe decision making might be a bit muffled up in the brains. Who knows? We'll see who can hold down there.
This is Imperial Tower, which was banned by Pipey. Downvolt.
Oh. So we've had 2 Hyperduels, 2 Downvolts, 1 Mars, and 1 Pacific so far.
I believe Pipey won the last downvolt.
He sure did, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to remember. I think he did.
Yeah.
See if he can replicate it here.
Where is Pipey?
Still
Oh, he's
first.
right here. Drops down almost to third, but saves himself.
Pipey is first to himself. See if he
Yeah.
plays fast or plays slow.
Pipey has the decision here whether he wants this game to, whether he wants to keep this first layer for the late game, or if he wants to just clear it out and play a more aggressive game style.
Copper Copper also second layered himself, so
I think they're both opting for another slow game here.
yeah. Also, if they play fast, they're gonna drop down onto layers with nons.
Yeah.
The top 3 layers looking very full. Bottom layer looking pretty treacherous.
Pipey takes initiative, but Copper finds a way back to the main area through like a back alleyway or something. And now Copper's the one
They're both probably gonna fall soon.
putting the pressure on Pipey, causing him to fall.
Interesting. So there won't be any corners on the second layer, but on top layer there's a couple corners.
Wonder which one of them will make the
Oh,
investment
Pipey just
first
cut
and
Copper
when.
down to second last.
Okay. I think Pipey still will want to drop down to Copper's layer at this point. I don't think he. Oh, he drops it now. Try and get some tempo on Copper. Yeah, Copper's in a corner right now, and Pipey's just cutting off all
Oh,
the exits
Copper
except
makes a good
one.
path. And Pipey cuts himself off.
Oh, good cut by Copper. Now Pipey's forced to go into
Now
the
they have
corner.
the decision, go up or go down.
Copper can actually react to what Pipey does in this case, and Pipey's the one with the
Pipey
oh
goes down.
drops down. I see what he's doing.
Copper mirrors. Pipey with some good land control.
I think Copper's actually in a worse position now. Pipey has a lot of land, especially around the corners, which allows him to loop around the last layer,
Yeah,
and Copper wants to
Copper
go up
could
now.
use that double jump to even it.
Oh,
Smart cut by Copper.
forcing Pipey to go up. But at this point, do you want to be up or do you want to be down right now? I feel like you might want to be up at this point in the game.
Yeah, Copper's this corner. Copper's got a slight lead right now. Pipey's heading
Pipey
towards
can
first, I
have
think.
that corner all to himself in first. I think he's doing pretty good for himself.
Copper still definitely has options for blocks on his side though.
Yeah, he does have the option to go down as well.
Yeah, he goes down.
I think he
Interesting.
takes. Yep.
That's a bit early to go down.
I think it's because Downworld's such a small map that you can go up and down without much commitment at all. So you see a lot more dynamic games on these small maps.
Copper's a 2 DJ lead, but smaller corner.
And
See,
decides to go
Copper's
up.
heading up.
Yep. Huge investment. Oh, it makes a Neo.
Looking very close right now. I think Copper's about to win.
Oh, and takes it to 3-3.
Final match point for both players. Basically every map of this game has been very close.
Yeah.
The tension is high as we wait to see what map we get.
This long streak of bad maps has never felt longer to the players. Oh, still no.
God, this is one of those days.
It's called a tension build up. They're
Yeah.
just building up the tension for the players.
Downvolt again.
Downvolt again. Oh, thanks for leaving.
Alright. One last downvolt. I think Pipey won the first
One
one,
last
Copper won the
bad.
second one. Alright.
I want to see how their playstyle switch or change during the last game. If they like,
Both of them fell from first.
oh, that's actually really interesting. So they'll both be wanting to go after the first layer.
Yeah. And it's
Since
not
there's
cut up at
so
all,
many
so
blocks. Yeah, exactly. So that throws a monkey wrench, honestly, into the normal TNT run game. That first layer will be like living rent free in these guys' minds.
this third layer's got loads of blocks too.
Yeah.
What a weird situation. There might be
Mm.
like big first and third layers, but no blocks in second. Depending on how Copper.
And the last layer, oh god, what is this last layer? Some person's been cutting around the edges.
Very unusual actions by these nons.
Yeah.
These players are not gonna be able to play out theory.
Yeah, they're both just handshaking this essentially. None of
Yeah,
them are
I
actively
guess
going in for the
it's
kill.
the match point, so they don't want to risk
Yeah.
getting cut 2 layers because the layer they're knocking
Especially with
is
the
gonna make
first layer up at the top
yeah.
here. It's essentially like this is the layer that decides the game. And they peacefully cut it in two with like almost even blocks on both sides.
Unusual for two aggressive players,
Yeah,
but like they could go down, but
they could. Ooh,
I think most likely they're both gonna go up, but it could
I
be
feel like the person who goes down first. Oh, never mind. They both go down.
okay.
And
Now they should look to go up. I think no, Pipey goes
Pipey
down.
drops.
Copper goes
Copper
up.
goes up.
Copper
Oh, that's looking not so good for Pipey.
Copper
If
did use
Copper can
one too
just,
many DJs though, so whenever Pipey goes up, they'll be even. It's actually not a huge advantage now.
I feel like Copper is able to like cut this layer in a way where he makes it
Yeah,
as hard as
Copper's control over things.
he knows where Pipey can go on the last layer, so he knows like around generally which direction he's gonna approach. And as you can see, he's like cutting away that
Yeah,
layer,
that side.
that side of the layer. Oh, Pipey though, almost getting screwed over by a ghost block. Or just the extended block boundaries.
Okay, does Pipey want to go the first, or does he want to? Okay, he does.
He goes to first, he approaches to the other side. I think he's put himself in a worse position though,
Yeah,
because now Copper's on a better place to go to second. But does Pipey care?
Pipey
He's
just
going down,
goes
but
down to
he doesn't
block.
have.
Copper's
Oh,
staying up with double jumps. It's very close right now. Copper
he
misses a
uses
block,
one.
uses a double jump.
Pipey uses one.
I think
Copper goes down, Pipey goes up.
it's so close. The positions are
So
so even.
close.
It's It's really hard to make a judgment. Pipey wasting a double jump. I think Pipey's gonna
First
win
things the
this.
parkour. Pipey's gonna win. Oh,
Copper's no
and
DJs.
Pipey takes it.
Oh my
4-3.
god, what a finale.
What a match. Well played. Well played.
Both
Both just
players.
wanting to get out of here. And understandably so, with so much stress in that match. Nail
GG.
biting finale. Yeah, GG.